Assalamu alaikum, merhaba, merhaban, welcome, welcome. And the first, I want to say hello to my brothers and sisters in those area speak language English, and some North American guys I miss. And I wish hello to my friends around the world can speak English. So, I want to talk today about some things is in mostly all our countries. Um, Called mountain or hill or mountain group or hills. You know what I mean? You have to understand the mountain is a creation over a star, is a creation. If you are in a far position, we say we have a spaceship and we fly and we see other planet is in actually is a star, but with the effect, the elementar, the attributes, the resources over the planet, like metal, like earth, like dust, melted together, is a scale. For this reason, we can't see the light fully burn inside. We call it magma. And this is the reason that the movement is slower as the stars. The corona is so far, actually, the true corona. We call this true corona heliosphere, we call it sun system. But give a corona too with more heat points, we say that the corona from a sun, where is the gas voltage, gas detonation, and the gas mostly affect this limit, we call the corona from the sun. The true corona, the true limits, is outside the heliosphere, the limits from our sun system. We call it heliosphere. Actually, we haven't experienced how far is our sun system in the true. So, but we won't speak over the mountain. You understand? The sun cells have mountains. Mountains of gas. They change the faces more as we. Our mountains of dust, stone, salt, different arts we have on earth. The mostly is stone and earth, yes, what we have on mountain. So, if we seen a mountain have much waves and sharp, yes, like tooths, you know, this breaking come with much gravity action. Melted this hot stones together and cracked everywhere. You understand what I mean? It's very important. With much power, this crack, 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 and move up. With this movement, in the German part, we called Alpen. That was so. Before a while, people from the German army and the Österreich army and the Austria army and the Swiss army, Schweiz army, pick up all the waters between the stones and make it clean there for the people don't scare. But this is lost information. I was in this generation, they reported it already. Already the people don't find it today anymore. So, of the other side, you see quarters, a bridge in a hill looks like a tunnel, and other hills, and a beautiful face when you go there. Maybe you see the aloe flower. You love to see what you see. It's phenomenal. But you don't understand how grow a mountain so. You can't in this moment understand if you don't realize what is around you. The tunnel what you seen was a waterway. But if you serve for your army in a submarine, by a submarine, or you study in the school, or you look much the documentation about fishes, about the places where the fishes live, where the calamaris live, and so, you see the same villages, fully beautiful, like them you seen in the mountains. And then you understand, wow, give some gravity activity, all that water what they have before, but the tunnel and so move. And that what you seen in Arizona, the same is under the ocean. Why? The level what we have yet in the earth in some places was before underwater. The size from the water on the earth was around 20% or 30% more. So this degrees from water come again. It's easy for Allah. The sun, our sun, have water. Helium and water. It's easy for Allah. Let's give more rain. Some from the rain what we have is from overproduction on from the sun in small crystals. This give a chain reaction on the outside from our atmosphere. In 20 years maybe our people start to think and understand that. You have but know me yet faster, a hint. So these crystals in the space and the room looks like empty between them, and the time is from water. The biggest object on all sides of creation is from water. You understand what I mean? The first creation was water, and gives water sizes and water formation is so impressive. A example: give some people watch of a ring galaxy. I say before, it gives different arts from galaxy, and for the whole mass of wrong pictures is shared only with some paint and brush programs to make, is very different for people like me are closed from NASA and ESA and have the concept for protect us against stars. You understand what I mean? And that with love, with cultural events, with the cetacean workout, with theater, with film, with games, with innovation, with make rivers, with make innovation for consume. Give no guy of this world have a better concept, use the resource for things what we have, take out this managers, use it in democracy countries like a king, and those don't understand if the star come, all this black business gone, and the democracy was never a hidden empire. It's very, very important. Who acting like a vampire, owned the places by Pharaoh and Nimrod after the death. So, but back to the ring galaxy. By the ring galaxy, but why I say that? Those blocked me where I was already 8 this way and call I live in a freedom place. Understand? So, if they were smart, the use of freedom come with me truly together, not back actions. You understand what I mean? And the back actions was those trap, the money, the consume from wine, the consume from that, the size of cars, the size of people say you are nice. Don't change that feeling what they have in the heart. They know they was the enemies from those have a plan for all. And they know with what for meeting they sit in the grave, and they know what they passed with acting so. Very important. You understand what I mean? Back to the ring galaxy. In the ring galaxy, give a place in the ring galaxy, yet they tell about that if the picture was right and the person give the information was wrong, but what the people think that's are and theoretic. On the rings galaxy, 2 points they seen in a ring galaxy, 2 ring galaxies. If someone know what is the ring galaxy, is different to understand that. In logic system, how is the collection from the word? Then he understand, with the curves over about time and places, they find a beautiful creation. One from the hidden stars the Egypt guys love so much. And after some while, they find a way to detect that. If they survive the star and come with me together. Or if they have a chance find it before the star come. It's very, very important. So they find an object have an atmosphere. Is clearest mirror what exists. Like this atmosphere from Ceres was before, was a little present for us. What the Egypt guys use with those telescopes was a pyramid, you know. This object, you can use the moon too, but it's not so clearly, and the effect is not so deep in the space like the effect is in so mirror. You understand what I mean? They seen with the curves of time, of the curve from the places, the multi-galaxy, the ring galaxy, inside looks like, but is on the front or behind, they seen the same galaxy reflected on the atmosphere from a star is like a mirror. And this make him so different, so heavy to detect is a star, and true is a planet, is from the dark stars or hidden stars. All planets are hidden stars. You understand what I mean? All moons are hidden stars. But the star valve of white we called hidden stars is terrible, more as a planet. All planets terror. All planets terror. Terror moon, terror asteroid, but the power what they have for terror with the magnetic shield and with the pressed together is not like a bigger star. If this star hidden or seeable like our sun. So this art from star is like a mirror we have before the Egypts. Some from those pharaohs start to make blasphemy and report over our sun is God, our the moon is God, is blasphemy. All what I say yet they do is blasphemy, and call themselves they are God and want the people are slave and worship them. God reported in Holy Quran to the angels, they worship the sun and the moon, meaning are they worship the sun and the moon, bring the brother from the sun those near. Yet we have to understand Jibril alayhi salatu salam work with the gravity is a merciful angel, but the same star, the brother from the sun, he prepare our places, make out the dinosaurs, for we have a place to eat and drink and make a test. Before Adam come there, was animals in a bigger size, and was a detonation mass and valve of life on the earth, and water valve, the atmosphere and the valve from our earth was around 50% or more as we have today. And give a while a hint was cheap, lower and grow than two with detonation. God lets all this detonation and all this make the dinosaurs out, what we find in some places under the earth, in El Paso, the Stegosaurus, for example, my home place from my grandfather and grandmother, 2,500 years ago. This is the reason too, if I come to America, they throw me out for the reason I try to make family and report the people we need together and so, and they think I am Turkish spion, and they don't understand I was the peacemaker. They throw me out with self-assistant height drug businesses and organ crime, cut American citizen, and make a repeatedly organ trick with Lakota children. Very important, native children. So that was heavy for the peacemaker to see. But actually, before many years ago, I wrote to the NASA, and they use already some from my products, and they share already some from my products, and mean they have might with stealing from the poor guys, and they kill already Democrats, hided the racist guys from America inside. It's very, very important. You've seen that if you understand who gas stations, who businesses close, and where start new. Understand what I mean? So it's a big project against the Democrats, against the peace around the world, from those paid to a new party in Germany called AfD, knows the targeters in America before some American knows the World Trade Center moved down. It's very, very important, you have to understand. And they used to spy other people, have no right to change anything, and with the manipulation of the media about people in the outside, and with give some human, they have the wisdom to spy back the devils, spy the devils, you know what I mean, to use that communication against people. Very, very important. And use double. For a peacemaker or other guy is a nice guy, looks like a bad guy. Very, very important. You have to understand they try to trick you and you are paralyzed, but the wisdom, what is in truth, is higher. So, like the mirror is yet impressive for some science, they found after a while this ring galaxy in a ring galaxy in a ring galaxy object is near them. Before or behind the galaxy is a star, like a mirror, clearly. So a star was the atmosphere from Ceres before Ceres break down the asteroid field by um, by Mars. In Arabic, an al-Qahir al-Najm. Some from these beautiful hills of the earth were start to become a face, like the mountains crack down in a hot situation and make the tools give some mountains. You seen this is in a hot situation, crack down and move up, crash together. In 2 hours or 3 hours or 1 hour in a fast time, you need this pressure for make a skin for that. Understand what I mean? And the stones are younger as the stones under. Understand what I mean? It's a meaning this was stones with a gravity effect on the earth was like them, but not so powerfully the dinosaurs feel before passed off. Understand what I mean? And this come back to Jibril alayhi salatu salam is an angel. Is an angel tasked with the gravity, with the wind. Is one from his ability, and he is a merciful angel. But where the hills morph on this size and another place, big ocean, what we don't know as only ocean anymore, we see is as a sand full dust place, full sand, like Arizona and other. But in the deepest places, where was the mounts from the volcanoes, super volcanoes, you seen steam places, steamers, so water steam fountains and springs, you understand what I mean, where some from the pressure don't close. If a volcano close, you understand what I mean, you seen the hole from the volcano close, but one place crack all down from the heat sample, understand? Then you see by the super volcanoes like a mouth, and this crack down and go open and get down and open. And a while, if the limits on the other side where the mount from the volcano was tall, if they already in stone, the mount place looks like a small river, but it's deep and hot. Understand what I mean? And this mount place need the longest time to close. And this mount place is in many areas today the places where is a lot of steams and a lot of clear waters move there, and vegetation and places for have powerfully vegetables and other stuff. Understand what I mean? But the same areas is with them the highest risk places if someone don't understand to prepare his time for protect the world. So for this you have to understand the mountains are beautiful and tall and is from a super volcano only, like this what is this, if you make water hot for coffee, the old can fifth with so pressure item, if the pressure item in the mouth from this can can start to fifth, the water inside is cooked and steam come out. Yes, you know this item the people use for tea or coffee. This can similar a volcano. The mount from them similar volcano. The small places, what we call volcano today, like in Hawaii, maybe it's two places, maybe shut down to in same time, is only a pressure mount from, or a door from the pressure is inside, come in a chain reaction, and the power reaction grow and such a way come easy out is inside. For the crack in the centers, the jets in the chain reaction. You've seen, if you've seen many times the in chat in a year, or chat in 10 years, you see all the time have a constellation, sometimes these. This constellation where the jet inside have make a chain reactions to volcano and chain reactions to earthquakes. Give different art from earthquakes. Give different earthquakes. Give some earthquakes is after a break from a volcano. Two by tsunamis. But for that I make another film. These jets you find in a star too. And the size from this chain reaction in a star is higher. This chain reaction and the effects you see in minutes come out. In a size of balls come out when you look at this, our sun is in minutes grow to kilometers, to hundreds from kilometers to thousands for kilometers. So much power have the chain reaction of this pressure what the sun make. Our star, or our mother star we called, yes? So, this gravity from the sun and this hard time from the sun and the detonation of the sun, other objects detonated, some is not seeable of the sun, this have effect of our earth, and of our earth center is protected with the magnet field. And from all objects in our sun system, in the distance what we have is the magnetic shield what we have like a flummy, like a plastic ball, have resistance. But this resistance we have mostly effect if this have a limit around 1650 meters. 1600 meters to 1650 meters. This is the optimum size for our magnetic system. We have the best way to survive long time. You understand what I mean? At this moment is many dangers of our mountains, of our rivers, of our vegetables, of our animals, of our oil companies, of our nuclear companies, of our cars, of all. With the size of the air ball what we have around the earth, what we call the air atmosphere, is like a flummy and is the resistance against the detonation too. You understand what I mean? Seeable and not seeable. And after come the shift from the CO2 atmosphere. They have a limit too. And this grow up, but the magnetic field presses together and they can't make a fusion with the Brie and press the Pre down. And with them energy come more CO2. And with the more CO2 it goes faster and faster and faster. 1 second.